Hello everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Dani Vieira. I'm the Small Business Program Manager. And today we have real talks, real people, real stories. And we're going to have one of our success stories from the Harris Hub program. So we do these lives every week or every other week. And we try to bring resources, we try to bring subject matter experts, but we also want to tell you how our clients are taking advantage of our program, how they have been growing their business. And I don't want to tell you, we want to bring the actual small business owners here to tell their stories, to share their experiences, and for you to learn from the best.
Thank you. Danny, thank you so much for having me. I'm actually excited to be here, and it's an opportunity to give back and also to share my experience through this program with the Harris Hub. And it's been, when I heard of it, I thought that it was a good idea, but when I went through it, I ended up coming out knowing that it was a great idea.
Oh my God.
Success, very successful.
Thank you. So let me introduce you our guest today. He's Alex Colon. He's one of the small businesses that has been part of the Harris Hub program. Maybe you have seen us talking about this program everywhere. But today you're gonna learn how he was able to apply for the program, work on his business, receive the funding related to this program, and also give back to the community, coming to our group sessions and being a subject matter expert. So it's a full circle story, and I am so happy to share this with you guys because he's not the only one. We have hundreds of entrepreneurs and small businesses that have been part of our program, but today we're highlighting you, and we're thanking you also for trusting us to be part of your entrepreneurial journey and for being here and taking some time to share this with the community.
Thank you so much. Well, as you said, my name is Alex Colon. I am the founder and owner of Path Services LLC. My business, I'm an accountant, and I was working for several companies. I worked for several companies here in Houston, and then in 2020, I decided to go solo, set up my business, and when I heard about this program, I already had my business for 5 years. It was well established. I had my clients, but I was not growing, and I was kind of stuck. And then this opportunity opened up, and it was so great, combining what they have, the coaching, the training, and also the capital invested in you. It's like a full package to help you go to the next level in your business.
Perfect. So just, if you don't know about the Harris Hub program, this is a program created in collaboration with the Harris County to support businesses that were operating before COVID-19 and that are still operating. So if you want to be part of this program and you think you might be eligible, keep this in mind. You need to be in Harris County. Your business had to be operating before January 2020, have less than 25 employees, and have all your tax returns in place. That's the main eligibility that you need to keep in mind in order to apply. If you think your business could be applicable for this program, just go and apply today, and you are going to get coaching, one-on-one coaching, group coaching sessions. You could be part of our educational classes, and also become eligible to apply for a $5,000 grant. Who doesn't want $5,000.
Hey.
Come on.
Hey, hurry up.
Okay, Alex, so before we go into how the program helped you and everything, I want to learn more about you as an entrepreneur.
Okay.
So, how did you start your business? When you decided to take that jump, and how the journey been?
Well, it's been challenging and yet rewarding. In 2020, during the pandemic, my boss sent us home, and I was like, I already had some clients. I own my Path Services. Path Services is a bookkeeping and tax preparation company, so I already had clients. I know I already had a few clients that I did their tax return. So at that point, being sent home, not knowing what to do, I started reaching out to people that I knew, letting them know, hey, I decided to go with my own business, venture with my own business. Yeah. And all of a sudden, people started reaching back and contacting me. Yes, I have my business, because during the pandemic, many businesses grew, and people got funding to grow their business. So if those who were really smart, those who were focused on what they wanted to do, but they also needed an accountant, and I came in. So my bookkeeping business started growing with clients. I have a diverse list of clients that I service, and so I do that. I also do tax preparation. I started with individual tax return. Now I do small business tax returns. So it's a rewarding career, because you're there with your clients. My clients, then when they come to me, most of them, they're struggling with keeping up with the finances of their business. I'm able to step in, help them reorganize their business finances, financial statements, and also allow them to concentrate in growing their business and putting that burden on us, so that we can help them. And that's all, that's what matters. I tell my clients, I'm not just someone that you're hiring, I'm a partner, because if you grow, I grow with you.
We grow. And that's one of the things that I always tell our students. Mm-hmm. This is something worth delegating in your business. Like, you don't need to be spending your time, your efforts trying to figure this out. Just leave it to the experts, and you focus on what you know what to do and to grow your business. So thank you for giving those small business owners the opportunity to grow their business with everything that you do for them.
My pleasure.
So Alex, how did you hear about the Harris Hope program?
So I usually go. I have someone that worked part-time with me, and she was searching for grants, because I told her, say, hey, we need to grow our business. I need to be able to grow the business. And she started looking, and she applied. And I got a phone call from my dear friend now, Carla. She called me, I don't know how many times. It's January, and then she sent me a text message, and she said, this is the last time I'm reaching out. And I'm like, what? What do you mean?
Why?
What do you mean the last time? I called her up, and she's like, yeah, this is, and she explained the program. You do have to go through some coaching. Mind you, as a bookkeeper, as an accountant, I sit with my clients and I coach them. When we go through their financial statements, month after month, I'm coaching them. I
You're
said,
the
look,
financial therapist.
Exactly. So now she's coming on to me and said, no, we're going to be coaching you, and we're going to look into your business. And I say, wait a second, I'm always taking care of other people's businesses. Let me sit back and see how it goes. And with her, we had weekly sessions, and she was coaching me and identifying the areas that I needed to restructure to be able to be ready for the next level. So we went actually back. Okay, let's just go back and restructure your business. And so I connected with her, and that's how I learned about the program. She, we applied, and she contacted me, and from there it just grew into a nice relationship.
Wow. Wow. Yes, Carlita is the best, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about her and your work with her in a little bit. But uh, one of the barriers for people applying is the application process and the documentation process.
Yes.
What will you tell them about this part of the process?
Don't be afraid. Again, coaching is available, and the people who are part of your program, they're so patient, and they follow up. They constantly following up. My experience with Carla was like, again, I'm busy trying to keep up with everyone's business, and then she just came to me and said, "This is what I need." They provide you with a clear list of things that you need, and the website to upload it is very simple. You just go in, practically upload all the information. You don't have to be driving to a place to bring copies. You just basically upload PDF files, your picture, your information, everything that you need. It's given to you, and these are basic things that you need. Like you mentioned, if you don't have your tax return, get your tax returns done. Contact me, by the way, and we get it done.
Yes. So you have this paperwork ready for opportunities.
Yes, and that's what I tell people. Being prepared allows you to take advantage of open doors, opportunities. People say, "Hey, when the opportunity comes, I'll get ready." No, be prepared for what's coming. And this actually video or this program that you have allows them to touch in their heart and say, "Hey, I know you're busy, but take some time to get ready."
To get ready, you never know when the opportunities are going to come, and you have to be ready to take them right away.
And if you're not ready, you guys still give us a chance, because there were some things that I needed to get ready, and Carla walked me through and helped me get it done.
Of course, of course. So if you have some questions about the documents or anything, you can work through with our coaches to find the best paperwork that can support your application. So you were accepted in the program, and you started working with Carla.
Yes.
What did you work on for your business?
Well, we started working with restructuring the business. She was like, "Okay, now tell me who's the CEO, and then I went at the top, my name. Okay, where are you? What are your goals? How many clients do you have? How many clients do you want to get? What are your goals for 2025? Because this is last year." And she started walking me through. So we basically restructured our business. She said, "Okay, where are your strengths? Where are your weaknesses? What are you doing right? What can you do better?" And she just basically walked me through. And these are general things for entrepreneurs that we can follow. And it's an eye-opening for me. And the things that she was teaching me, I said, "Wait a second, I'm going to teach them to my clients, because it's helping me. I'm going to help them as well." Yes. So I was able to rethink my business from a point of view of being more organized, more centered into growth. Don't settle for where you are. There's always room for growth.
For growth.
Yeah.
So what do you think was the one of the challenges that you guys covered during your work sessions with Carla? By the way, Carla is one of our small business coaches. Yes. She's awesome. She's amazing. And she had worked with Alex.
Yes, well, challenges that we had, time. When we started the program, January, I get really busy with tax return season, and the program requires you to take courses, training. So separating the time, 3 hours, 4 hours in a day, where you could be with clients producing. In the beginning, it was challenging for me. Yeah. But when I came to the first session, I said, "Wait a second, this is someone giving me a pot of gold, training, growing, allowing me to grow in knowledge and understanding as an entrepreneur." So when I first came, and not only that, connecting to other businesses just like me. They don't have to be accountants. It's just small businesses, and you see the interaction that we all had, and every person that was presenting, one of the one of the presentation I assisted or I went to, it was closing. It was about closing.
Closing your sale?
Yeah, closing your
Okay.
sales, and he came in, and this gentleman just basically broke it down. This is the way to do it. You know, a successful way to do it, and it shifted my mindset. Every time I'm talking to a client, I already have them, you know, in my mind how I'm going to close the deal. We're not just talking. You're going to be my client.
You have your structure in your mind
Yeah,
already.
I studied my client. I identify what they need, and because of that training, I can guide the client for them to see their need and how
And the
I
value.
exactly, and the value and how I can meet that need. So that was a good training. Yeah, all the trainings I took, but that's the one that I went to the first time. I was like, oh, this is great. It's worth the time. So that I'd say that's one of the challenges in the beginning, restructuring your time to attend this valuable training.
And that's one of the rejections that we get from people sometimes when they want to participate in the program. They're like, well, I'm too busy working on my business and I don't have time to attend the classes. But first, they're totally worth it. Like, you don't know how much you can learn. You can connect with other entrepreneurs, and you can make really good relationships that are worth like taking in cultivating.
Yes.
And also, it's like if they're gonna pay you to come in do the session.
Yes.
So it's plus. So you have nothing to lose. You're gonna learn, you're gonna make relationships, and at the end, they're gonna give you capital to invest in your business.
True to that.
So those trainings that Alex is mentioning are the group coaching sessions that happen every week in English and Spanish.
Yes.
And those are opportunities for you to complete the hours. Now, easier, you have to complete only 15 hours, and your time was 30 hours.
30 hours.
So, well, but you're here.
Yeah, I know. I survived.
So now you only have to complete 15 hours through one-on-one coaching, the group coaching sessions, or our classes, and then you become eligible to apply for the $5,000 grant.
And may I say that although I got my $5,000 grant, I completed all the 30 hours, I still like to take classes, training, even though I'm not, I don't need to, but they're just that good. They're just that good that you want to continue, because I believe you can continue participating in the training even when you complete the program, right?
And you're not the only one. We have seen like a good amount of entrepreneurs that finish their grant, receive the $5,000, and they're still coming to our sessions. So, and that's part of like the continuing support that we want to give you. Like, you can come to our classes, you can come to our workshops. Like, you are now part of this family, and this network. Okay, so how was the process of receiving the grant?
Well, aside from the required 30 hours.
Now 15.
Now 15. Well, aside from that, once we completed the hours, I didn't really have to do anything. They just sent me half of the grant, and then they required me to show them how I use my funds. Can I say how I use the funds that they sent me?
Yes,
okay.
If you don't mind.
So obviously, going through the one-on-one coaching and all of this training, it helps you restructure your mindset about your business. So I wanted to grow. I wanted to grow the business. So I used it to hire someone, or to increase the hours of one person that was working with me. And I also used it to advertise. So we basically put some money into advertising and telling people, hey, we're here. And we saw the return. I actually, and one of the sessions that I went to, I can't remember her name. She's a wonderful trainer. and she was talking about, you have to, like, she was saying, how much do you want to invoice this month? And I said, I want to invoice this much money. And can you believe that because in your mind, you're basically, this is just what I want to do. That particular month, I invoiced that amount.
Whoa.
And I earned that money, and it came from the money I received, my marketing. I contacted someone that was looking for an accountant, and they had several years of work. And because of that, I was able to, invoice my, more than I usually would actually invoice. So, just telling yourself this is where your business is going to go, and having the capital to invest in the ideas that you have, obviously it helps.
Yes, yes. And I love what you just said, because it not only allowed you to grow your business, but also your mindset.
Yes.
Because it was like, I didn't have this in my mind that I could invoice this amount, and now I'm past the amount.
Of course.
Oh, that's amazing. That's
yes,
amazing.
yes.
So, other than, okay, we learned that you were able to use it to hire someone and to apply for the advertising in general. What do you think this program help you change your mindset for your business?
I'd say that I looked at those people who took their time to train us and to give to us. And in business, to grow your business, you have to learn to give. So I remember when Carla came up to me and said, hey, would you like to do a session? And I said, yes, I can do a session. And so seeing myself giving back also opened doors, because people hear about what you do. So you put yourself out there. It's kind of nervous. I'm thinking, man, I have to speak for 3 hours, train someone for 3. How do I do that?
Yeah.
And time went flying, and the interaction with people, being able to see the knowledge you have could be of help
Benefits.
to someone, help them make better decisions. So I think that that's one of the things that I say, man, it's been transforming in my life and in my business. And then the other thing is, I keep going back to that one-on-one coaching. Being able to see your business through the mirror of someone who's been involved with other businesses, and they have a structured plan to help you structure your business better. It just basically allows you to work more organized, goal-oriented, and being able to know that you have room for growth. Go for it.
That's gold there. So thank you so much for your time working with other businesses. And like I said at the beginning, this is a full circle moment, because he was part of our entrepreneurs coming to our sessions and in participating in the program. He received the funds. He utilized them to grow his business, and now he came and was as a subject matter expert to 2 of our group sessions, in both languages. And you have no idea how many lives you're impacting with these sessions, how many entrepreneurs, how many families are behind them. So we really, really thank you for doing that, because that has no price. That has a lot of value, but that's invaluable when they receive this from a fellow or from a peer entrepreneur. So thank you for doing that.
You're thanking me, and I'm thanking you, because I love doing this.
Well, you see, that's what happens when you're passionate about what you do, and you do it every day to help people. Yes. And at the same time, you get paid to do that.
Not a bad deal.
No. Okay, Alex. So when you were standing up there, teaching the other entrepreneurs, Did you picture yourself before
Mm,
doing that?
no, I was too involved learning, and I didn't think about it at the beginning. Actually, when Carla approached me, I was like, no. In one of the sessions, she mentioned it. When you guys, since you guys are expert in what you
In your
do,
area.
maybe we're open to have you. And I said to her, hey, count on me, not knowing that she would take me serious.
Well, with Carlita, you have to give her your word.
So it was good. I love, I didn't see myself because I was so impacted by what I was learning. I didn't have time for that. But when she mentioned it, it actually expanded my mind, saying, wow, maybe I could be doing that as well. And you don't know how useful you can be until you are sitting there giving people information that you are an expert on and seeing how that helps them reshape their thinking and reshape the way they see their own business.
Yes.
I mean, I had someone come into my office and said to me, you touch on this, on this, on this, on the presentation. Can you elaborate more? And I want you to take me to that level. And I was like, wow, so it is impacting to see. And there's something that they were talking about, something they wanted to do in their business, but they haven't had a chance to learn more about it. And they were a little nervous. Obviously, you were changing the structure of your business, and they wanted to make sure that that was the right path to take.
Thank you so much. So, Alex, what would you tell those small business owners that might be too busy right now, that might be too spending like a lot of time in their business, maybe not having too much time to think about how to grow it, and they might be thinking, I could apply for this program, but they don't take the step. What would you tell them?
I'd say do it. Do it. It is rewarding. Some people may say, hey, why don't they just give me the $5,000? We don't want you to get $5,000 and put it on inside of your pocket and you have a hole, and then the money goes in and out and you don't see results. When you are trained on how to grow your business, how to approach your business from a professional and successful way, and you basically, you have the money and you want to multiply that money, and you want that money to bring you back more, because if you have more, then you can grow your business and you can hire new people. And I think that's what Harris County won. Harris County want more people to be hired. And if this program is successful, check this out. You do it, your life is impacted, your business grows. Harris County will say, hey, this works. Let's put more money into it. So your action is opening doors, not just to you, it's opening doors to other people who in 2-3 years might want to start their business and they just don't have the funding. So, personal growth, business growth, personal knowledge, understanding, wisdom, and also capital to grow your business. So do it. I'd say do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Put the time, and the reward will be more than, 15 hours is really not compared to us. Thank you, Carla. 30 hours, Carla.
And counting.
And counting.
You keep being there with
I'm at 50
Carla.
hours now.
You could probably have a second grant. That's not what we're
It's
saying
not
today.
happening.
Okay, Alex, thank you so much. Thank you. We were talking today with Alex about our Harris Hub program and how he benefit from this program, a program created from Harris County in collaboration with us, BakerRipley, to support small businesses that were operating before COVID-19 and that are in Harris County, have less than 25 employees, and have all their tax returns in place. What did they receive? They received coaching, one-on-one coaching, group coaching, and also access to our educational classes. And after they complete 15 hours in our program, they become eligible to apply for a $5,000 grant. Alex received the $5,000. He not only received it and used it for his business, but also he came back to give back to the community, to our program, and share his experience. Isn't that amazing? And this could be you, like Alex.
Yes.
So go and apply today. Thank you, Alex, so much for being here with us today.
I have a question.
Yes.
When you complete this program and you become part of the family, the BakerRipley family, is it true that the facility is also available? If it's available, you could have, if you're meeting a client, if you want to do a group session to
Yes.
do a presentation, is that so?
So that could be a possibility. There are some different requirements that need to be met, especially that the event or anything that you want to do will be for free.
Exactly.
And if you have a meeting with a client and you need to use one of our offices, that could be an option too. That's something we have to talk with our program, but we are here to help you.
It's just
through the journey.
It just came to my mind that this program keeps giving. It keeps giving, and if you join a family like this that teach you the value of giving, obviously your mind is going to change, and you just want to give back. So
Yeah.
thank you so much.
And it just opens the door to
Yes.
a bunch of possibilities. And we not only invite you to future classes or workshops. Sometimes when we have opportunities to get tickets for special events in the city for entrepreneurs, then we offer them to our alumni in our small business network. So like you said, it's a family, it's a network, and we build relationships, long-lasting relationships. But the main goal for us is to grow, and for all of us to grow together and support each other. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your experience with our community, and hopefully this can motivate them to be part of our program too.
I hope so. Yes.
One more thing. If you don't apply to participate in the Harris Hub program because your business started after 2020, we also have some classes that just launched. The applications just launched yesterday. So go to this Facebook page. You will have the information for the classes and apply. They're virtual. We're making them accessible for everyone, so they're gonna be virtual. And it's just the opportunity to open up your mind, to open your learning opportunities, and to grow your businesses.
Awesome.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much
Bye.
for having me.
If you have any questions, put them in the chat. We'll be happy to respond.
Thank you.
Thank you. Andre, do we have questions? No?